Hello. Just want to talk a little bit about existence and God and this wonderful planet we live on, this world, and what it's all about. And it's kind of a recap of what I've learned and knowing about Paradise Trinity and how we have the Universal Father, the Eternal Son, and the Infinite Spirit all in eternity, transcended time and space, and deciding that they wanted to create life and people and creative will beings that can come to know them and to a marvelous thing we call the universe and surrounding existence and anything that's imaginative and part of our mental abilities, and all that is wrapped in trying to figure out and strive to understand more. And come to my attention these books, Revelations, called the Urantia book, and it's basically laid out all the history of the world, and not just our world, but our nebula formation and how it created our sun and a million others plus, and our solar system, and seven different movements, revolutionary and rotationary and whirl and swings, about the center of our Milky Way, or what they call the Orvonton super universe. And those rotations have really, hard to calculate distances and understand the physics, which most of astronomers and scientists will tell you they're not exactly sure on the Hubble constant or tension or dark energy manifestations, and the whole physics and fundamentals behind it, like to calculate, bottle up, and put down in textbooks to study, and go like, this is what we know, and this is what we claim to know, and whatnot. And so there's always more to know with these manifestations of energy and understanding, even those ones that we can't see that are invisible. That's God's realm, is invisible, and eventually we'll see it if we develop a spiritual set of eyes and a spiritual sense and a spirit mind to get to that spiritual realm, what Jesus said about being reborn, and knowing there's a phenomenon in the universe, many of them, and part of it is transcending levels and different understandings, down from animalistic to civilized and less barbaric and more loving, more caring, more kind, more compassionate about the world, and showing others that so much more to offer than harboring up hate and evil and those things that none of us really like to be around and want to be involved in. And so it's just really opened up my eyes on what this world has to offer, and so much of it is now clear. It's all under God's control, and even in this storm, this is amazing to come out here and see this beautiful snow, and do this video, and know that it's just all amazing, wondrous nature, and there's a reflection of that. And I know I haven't been on here a while and talking about the seven master spirits and their roles, and how with the Paradise Trinity and God, and basically they portray it as the first thought, and Eternal Son, and being the first thought, and those two create the Infinite Spirit co-parent, and that's the God of action that manifested or the central universe manifested. We basically put that into action. Billion spheres in the central universe, perfection that has some kind of time, and they tell you these different times in here, and we'll get into that a little bit later, and some other ones I might have already. But there's so much that it tells you, and to me it just hits home in the heart of revealed truth and understanding. And I've reading the Bible, and Job is a good one, and Isaiah, and getting into Ezekiel, and there's just a lot of overlap, and one with enough intelligence can see that with open mind, and it's like trying to, also have an open mind to love one another, where we might, first choose to hate or fear, and make ourselves like, oh no, I'm not gonna go along with that person because of this or that. And it's like, well, you want to get along and love someone, and there's some compromises sometimes, but there's also things, limits to tolerances that we should have to not have to tolerate, and those ideals that we really love should be able to somehow defend those without stooping to some hateful levels as well, and that's the hard part, and understanding that. So it's just trying not to manifest those evil actions and thoughts, and still trying to maintain some kind of level of security is the hard part. But I just wanted to say, I'll be getting up here a little bit more and talking about some of the reflective spirits and majestin is how they say it, I believe, or how it says, Majeston. There's 49 of these reflective spirits, and their role, and they're basically like the start of kind of the dawn of time, almost the very beginning of when we have evolutionary time, and at least the administrators setting up for that. But just wanted to get on here and show this beautiful storm, and so much snow. It's great. But I'll talk to you guys later, and definitely love getting on here and sharing. It's just a wonderful